Hello, this is Ms. Macaulay. So today we're going to go over this page, which is the long I with the silent E at the end. Okay, so go ahead and find this spot, N-A-M-E, which means name, and write your name here. Okay, and as you're writing your name, I'm going to remind you that you are in charge. So at any time you feel like I'm moving too fast, I'm just going too quickly and you can't catch up, pause the video. You can pause it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 100 times. As many times as you need. Pause away. Okay? All right, let's go over our standard. RF, which stands for Reading Foundation. 1, which stands for first grade. Number 3, Part C. And Part C has to do with reading words that end with that have a long vowel with the silent E at the end. And in our case, we have the long I with the silent E. Okay? It says fill in the missing letters to make a long I word and then rewrite the word. So we're going to start here. Let's put the long I, silent E right there in that word. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it. Might be a little small. Here we go. Okay, so without the silent E, this is the word driv. See that? D-R-I-V, driv. But with this becomes an I sound. So what is this word? D-R-I-V, drive. Yes, it's the word drive. So let me make that D here, which is donut. Then make the stick, right? Donut, then up, then down. So donut, up, then down. Donut, up, then down. Okay, that's D for drive. Then comes the R, which is a small letter, starts here at the dashed line, down to the bottom, back up to the dashed, and turn. Okay, then the I starts at the dashed line, goes down to the bottom, stops, make the dot. Then the V, start at the dashed line, down to the bottom, back up to the dashed line, then the E, right here, enter. So the only letter that's a tall is this D. It goes up to the top and down to the bottom, but the other ones stay in the middle part. Okay, they stay here in this area. They're smalls. As you're writing down the word drive, I'm going to give you a sentence using that word. My mom had to drive me to school because it was raining and I couldn't walk. My mom had to drive me to school today because of the rain. Okay, hopefully you finished writing the word drive and we can move on. If you didn't, just pause that video so you can finish writing the word drive. Okay, let's put the I here. Right now it's the word hive, right? Iv. But then we add that silent E at the end. It changes it to an I sound. So what is the new word? It's the word hive. 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 Okay, let's write down hive. H is a tall. Starts here at the top, down to the bottom, back up to the middle, and turn. Okay, I is a small. Starts at the middle, down to the bottom, dot. V is a small. Starts here, down, back up. And E is a small. Starts here, in between the middle and the bottom. Right here, it goes out, then goes up to touch the middle, down to the bottom. Hive. And as you're writing down the word hive, I'm going to give you that sentence using the word hive. So the bees began to build a hive to store their honey. Hive. Okay, if you didn't finish writing the word hive, pause the video right now so you can finish writing it, because I'm going to move on to this word right here. Okay, so there's the I, long I. Right now, without the silent E, it's the word fiv. Fiv. But with the silent E, what word is it? It's the word five. It goes from I to I. Ive. Okay, let's write that down. The F is a tall, but it doesn't start here at the top. It starts right underneath the top, and it goes up to the top, touch the top, curve down to the bottom. Okay, I'll do it again. Touch the top, curve down to the bottom. Right there. Okay. Okay, then the I is, of course, is a small, so starts here. Okay, then the V is a small, starts here, goes down, back up. E is also a small. Okay, so as you finish writing down the word 5, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay, I am 5 years old today. Okay, I have 5 fingers on this hand and 5 fingers on the other hand. 5. Okay, hopefully you finished writing down the word 5. And if you didn't, pause the video so you can finish writing it down, because we're moving on to the word. Okay? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so let's put the I there. Right now it's the word vin, but then I put the silent E there. It changes this to an I sound. What's the new word? It's the word vine. 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 And this is a vine. Okay, so let's write down vine, starting with the V. V is a small. So it starts at the middle, down to the bottom, back up to the middle. Then comes that I, starts at the middle, down to the bottom. Make that dot. Okay, the N, you have to make the stick first, okay? So stick to the bottom, then back up the stick and turning down to the bottom. I'll do it again. Stick, back up the stick, turn, and down to the bottom. Okay, then the E. Vine. Okay, while you're writing down the word vine, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay, grapes and pumpkins grow on a vine. Okay, a vine is a stem that doesn't grow straight up, it grows along the ground. Vine. Okay, let's go to this word here. Okay, so I'm going to put the I there. It's the word din, right? But then I'm going to add that silent E. Now what word is it? This becomes an I sound, right? Dine. Dine. Dine means to eat. Okay. To eat dinner, I guess, or to eat some kind of food. Okay, dine. So we're going to start with the D, which is a tall. So D, you do the donut first, the circle part first. Then you go straight up, straight down. I'll do it again. Do the C, make like a C, then go up, straight down. C, straight up, straight down. Go ahead and try that. Okay, then the I goes from the middle to the bottom, and then make the dot. Okay, then the N, you make the stick first. So start at the middle, stick to the bottom, back up the stick, turn to the bottom. I'll do it again. Down, back up, turn. And then the E. Out, up, turn. Okay, I'm going to give you a sentence using the word dine. So, I was so hungry we had to dine on spaghetti. At dinner time, we dined on spaghetti. Okay, now we're going to go to this word. I'm going to put the I here. Right now it's the word shin, but I'm going to add that silent E and change this to an I. What word do you think it is now? It's the word shine. Very good. Let's make that word shine. S. H is a tall. So it starts at the top, goes down to the bottom, stop, back up the stick, turn to the bottom. So I'll do it again. Stick to the bottom, back up the stick, turn at the broken line, down. Okay, now the I. Now the N, stick first, stick, back up the stick, turn, and then the E. Shine. As you're writing down the word shine, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay, the diamond started to shine so nicely. Shine. Okay, now we're going to look at this word right here. Okay, and it's putting the I. What word is it right now? It's the word bit, but then I'm going to add that silent E, and now what is it? It's bite. See, the bite? Okay, let's write bite here. Okay, so B, bat goes first. So bat is the stick, then comes the ball. So stick, up, ball, okay? Then the I. Okay, T is a tall, so it doesn't start here in the middle. It starts right in between the middle and the top. Right here in between. Go straight down and then make the cross. So straight down and then cross it in the middle. Okay, the last letter is this E, which starts in between the middle and the bottom. In between. Goes out, back up to the middle, down to the bottom. Bite. As you finish writing the word bite, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay. I took a bite out of my apple because I was so hungry. Bite. Okay. Now we're going to go to this word right here. Okay. Right here it's the word writ. But what happens when I add that silent E? What does it become? Yeah, it becomes the word right. Correct? Right. So let's write down the word right. W R I T E. Right. Okay. And this last word, what word is this? Yeah, it's the word kite. Oh, I didn't give you a sentence for the word right. Excuse me. So write your name at the top of the page. Write. And this is kite. So fly your kite outside, please. Kite. So go ahead and write down the word kite here. Oh, I'll do it with you. All right, I think we're done. Yay! Today we're learning the long I with the silent E. And let me make that so you can see it, the long I with the silent E. Great job. I'm going to turn it off so that you could